In today's news, DRX Player Scandal, old maps return, and the first matches of the group stage. Welcome back to ValoPress, your go-to source for the latest updates from the world of Valorant. This week's Valorant news starts with a surprising situation involving an amateur team from Texas A&M University. After winning a recent tournament, the team was allowed to pose with the trophy for photos. However, the organisers later demanded a substantial fee for them to actually take the cup home, an amount exceeding their prize money. As a result, both the winning and runner-up teams are currently fundraising to reclaim their trophies. It's uncertain whether they'll succeed or if they'll have to go without the symbols of their hard-earned victory. On the professional front, DRX recently celebrated their qualification for the Champions tournament, but their joy was short-lived due to a major scandal. The player, known as Flashback, has been accused of sexual harassment, cheating, and abuse. A woman brought these allegations to light on Twitter, prompting DRX to announce an internal investigation. They stated that Flashback is cooperating fully. A few days later, DRX issued another statement, claiming no violations were found but noting that the investigation is still ongoing. The team also warned that they will take legal action against the spread of misinformation related to the case. It is, of course, a sensitive subject, and while we at ValoPress can present the ongoing case at a surface level, we encourage viewers who want more information to take the time to read and seriously consider the allegations, as well as a response. Now, let's shift to the action-packed group stages of the Champions tournament. In Group A, the competition began with Fnatic facing off against Bilibili Gaming. The first map, BeYN, saw some resistance from Bilibili, particularly with standout plays from Wizzy. However, Fnatic's superior team coordination shone through. The second map, Lotus, was a one-sided affair with Fnatic dominating from start to finish. The first half ended 10-2 in Fnatic's favour, and they swiftly wrapped up the match. With this win, Fnatic advanced, while Bilibili dropped to the lower bracket. The second match featured Crew Esports against DRX. The opening map was a surprising disaster for DRX fans, with Crew leading 10-2 at the half. Despite being on the stronger attacking side, DRX couldn't mount a comeback and lost the map. However, they rebounded on the second map, thanks in part to motivational coaching during the break. The first half ended 9-4 in DRX's favour, and they ultimately won the map, setting up a match against Fnatic, while Crew moved to face Bilibili in the lower bracket. Group B saw a thrilling rematch between Gen.G and Sentinels, who last clashed in the Masters Madrid final. Gen.G took the first map, Haven, with Meteor securing a clutch early on. Despite a strong response from Sentinels, Gen.G maintained their momentum and closed out the game. On the second map, Ascent, Gen.G continued their dominance, overcoming a few hiccups to win 13-7, thus pushing Sentinels into the lower bracket. In another Group B match, FunPlus Phoenix went up against Heretics. The series was a rollercoaster, with Heretics mounting a significant comeback to win the first map in overtime. FunPlus Phoenix dominated the second map, forcing a decider. In the final map, both teams were neck and neck, but Heretics managed to clutch out the win in extra rounds, moving them forward to face Gen.G. FPX, meanwhile, will battle Sentinels in the lower bracket. Group C kicked off with Leviathan taking on Talon Esports, featuring a showdown between the standout players aspas and Primi. Leviathan started strong, winning the first map after a closely contested first half. The second map saw Talon taking control, pushing the series to a third map. However, Leviathan regained their composure and won the decisive map, setting up a match against Trace, while Talon was left to face Vitality in the lower bracket. The second match in Group C was between Trace and Vitality. This series was equally thrilling, with both teams showcasing their skills. The first map went to Trace after a strong start, but Vitality fought back on the second map, dominating the later rounds to force a decider. The third map was intensely close, with both teams tied 6-6 at the half. However, Trace pulled ahead in the second half, leaving Vitality to face Talon while they moved on to challenge Leviathan. In Group D, Edward Gaming went up against Foot Esports. EDG demonstrated their strength, winning the first map despite a late push from Foot. The second map saw a similar pattern, with EDG taking an 8-4 lead at half-time. Foot mounted a comeback, tying the game, but Edward Gaming closed it out with a series of crucial rounds, securing their place in the next stage and pushing Foot to the lower bracket. The final match in Group D featured PaperX against G2 Esports. G2 started strong on PaperX's map pick, Icebox, taking a significant lead in the first half. Despite PaperX's efforts in the second half, G2 secured the win. The second map, Lotus, saw G2 continue their dominant form, and they wrapped up the series 2-0. G2 will now face Edward Gaming, while Paper X will fight Foot to avoid elimination. Shifting gears from esports competitions, Valorant's latest patch 9.02 brought several notable changes. This update fixed a hitbox bug with Neon and issues with her sliding mechanics. Additionally, the map Abyss received some adjustments. Excitingly, the patch also teased the return of the maps Pearl and Split to the competitive pool in patch 9.08, replacing Lotus and Icebox. Sunset will also see changes, particularly to Point B, to balance gameplay after spike plants. In a significant development, Riot Games announced the open beta for Valorant on consoles. To celebrate, a stunning cinematic was released depicting an epic battle between agents. The cinematic hinted at the potential for new gameplay modes, perhaps featuring destructible environments. Console players with PlayStation Plus will receive exclusive items including keychains, a player card, and graffiti. A player shared an unusual experience on Twitter recently. After being banned, they discovered the reason was simply for typing GGEZ in the chat. This reflects Riot's ongoing efforts to enforce sportsmanship and prevent toxic behavior in the game. In other news, insiders revealed that Riot's Chinese team is developing a system to compensate players for ranking points lost due to cheaters. This initiative is particularly relevant given the high rate of dishonest players in the region. If successful, this system might be expanded to other regions. Looking ahead, Riot teased the reveal of a new agent during a show match on August 23rd. Leaks suggest this agent will be a masked female character with abilities related to time and spike mechanics, likely an initiator. This has sparked speculation that her skills might involve slowing or stunning enemies. Finally, the Valorant store has a new Champions 2024 bundle featuring a special Phantom skin and a katana knife. The Phantom, priced at 2675 VP, includes unique features like a finisher that changes with each kill. The katana, at just over 5300 VP, can be customized with anybody, provided the knife is fully upgraded. The bundle also includes a player card, buddy, and graffiti. Don't forget, the VCT team sets will be removed from the store on September 13th, so grab them while they're still available. To close out, let's revisit some of the best moments from the Champions Group stage. In Group A, BeYN wowed with a ninja defuse.
They're trying to bait them in here. Flashback only for the one still alive though. The defuse! No way, BeYN! He sticks!
Group B saw Texture pull off an impressive quad kill. Group C featured aspas showing incredible aim.
He's only been on the...
And Group D had a stunning 1v3 clutch in the Paper X vs G2 match. Either way though, that's all for now. Join us next week for the next episode, in which we'll be back with even more new information. Make sure to keep up to date by subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to tap that bell to get all notifications. See you soon.